Welcome to the Control Center Training, Interviews, and Surveys. User Research Presentation by Jeff Krebs. Introduction. In this user research, we wanted to answer three main questions. What are we doing well? What can we improve? What else would you like us to provide? Our goal was to better understand how users are engaging with our training and control center, what aspects of training are working, and areas of improvement. This document provides a summary of user research we conducted through user interviews and online surveys. It provides both analysis and recommendations based upon client feedback. Our methodology was user research interviews and online survey. Data analysis methodology. How did we collect the data? How did we analyze the data? Were there trends? Data collection was performed using phone interviews and an online survey. Response to interview questions were recorded on the paper interview sheet. We chose to write on paper so that we would not have the noise from typing as a distraction to the interviewee. The responses to the online surveys were collected using SurveyMonkey. Data was then compiled in Microsoft Excel. Methodology. After data was compiled in Microsoft Excel, the data was reviewed and analyzed. The responses for each question was reviewed and tallied. Comments were reviewed and recorded to be used as future recommendations and to see overall trends. For open-ended questions, we listed the responses and categories for each response. Similar responses were compiled together. Our target audience was Dealer.com clients. These people have roles such as Internet managers, business development agents, sales agents, web managers, and general managers. Here are research questions. Listed below are our interview and survey questions. These were the same for both the interview and the survey. Let's take a look at the roles of our participants. We had 8 client interviews. We had 4 internet managers, 2 people who did a little bit of everything, and 2 digital marketing specialists. As you can see, most of our users were very new users to the Control Center platform. However, we did have one person with greater than 2 years experience using our platform. We wanted to know how people found the tutorials in Control Center. 3 people found out from their manager, 2 people from a digital advisor, 2 people from a coworker, and 2 people discovered it or found it in the app. We wanted to know how often people use our tutorials. As you can see, most people use our tutorials every week. However, people also use them a few times a month or whenever they need help figuring out a new task. One trend we notice is that brand new users use the tutorials all the time, and then the usage trails off as they become more experienced with the application. However, they do go back when they need to figure out a task. We also wanted to know how easy it was to access the tutorials in Control Center. Most people found it pretty easy to access. We wanted to know how easy it was to access a specific tutorial on the tutorials page in Control Center. Most people found it easy, but a few people found it difficult. One client had a great recommendation to add a search field to the tutorials page so that you could search by keyword for a specific tutorial. Since our tutorials are mobile device compatible, we wanted to know if users knew that they could use it on their cell phone or tablet. Most users, more than 50%, did not know this fact. We also wanted to know what the clients like about our tutorials, aka what we are doing well. We found that our clients like to interact with our tutorials, the number of tutorials, the short length of our tutorials, that they can stop at any time and then resume the tutorial later, that they can use dual monitors, have the tutorial open on one side, and go through the task in Control Center on the other side. It teaches you the task you need to complete, and you can take as many times or any time that you want to take a tutorial. We also wanted to know how we could improve the tutorials. Most of our users believed that our tutorials were fine as they were. They liked the format and the content. One of our clients had a great recommendation to create quick reference guides with all the steps in the tutorial and then PDF them for later reference. We also want to know the client's greatest challenge in using the tutorials. Most people said that there are no challenges. However, a few people said that they had difficulty finding the tutorial they wanted in Control Center. We were surprised that most coworkers and managers are very supportive of our tutorials and people taking time during work to go through them. We also want to make sure the type of content we were offering met the needs of our users. The feedback of the type of content between product training, best practices, industry knowledge was pretty even. A lot of users said they just want more tutorials. We also wanted to know if users wanted role-based training in Control Center. This would be in a form of tailored curriculum based upon their job role at the dealership. The results were actually split down the middle. 50% said yes and 50% said no. A lot of people said that they do a little bit of everything at a dealership, so that they need access to all the tutorials. We also created an open-ended question to allow our users to give us feedback on anything that we are not currently providing. We had some great comments. We had some great recommendations on tutorials that we could provide in the future, such as knowing what image size for slideshows and staff pages, overview of what you can change in Control Center as a client, or who you go to if you cannot, how solutions flow together, PDF all the tutorials, create pop-up training, and explain how content comes from OEMs. We've received some great feedback from clients on our tutorials, things that they like, that they're short, interactive, and they click through the task step by step, can come back at any time to take them, the number of tutorials and amount of subjects, can retake over and over again, teach you what you need, and they like the format and content. The dislike, any dislike revolves around accessing them in Control Center or content we have not yet developed. Recommendations from clients. We had some great recommendations from clients on ways we could improve how tutorials are deployed in Control Center. These Control Center improvements include search, add the ability to search by topic on the tutorials page, tracking, see what you have already viewed, completed, and the ability to go back, custom curriculum, select tutorials from a list and have them assigned to you. They also provided us with a list of content opportunities for training, such as knowing what image size for slideshows and staff pages, overview of what you can change in Control Center and what you cannot, or who to go to if you need something changed, how solutions flow together, how to build pop-ups, how content comes from OEMs, and PDF steps. In summary, we had several key findings. Tutorials. Keep tutorials format and content as they are. Clients like the short task-based format, content, interactivity, and number of tutorials. 24/7 availability. Users like the ability to view tutorials whenever they want, stop and come back to a tutorial, and take multiple times. Role-based. Some clients would like this format, but others want to see anything. Any new Control Center redesign should provide both options. Self-enroll option. Clients would like the ability to select the tutorials they want and build their own custom curriculum. Search. Provide a search tool on the tutorials page. Supportive managers and coworkers. Managers and coworkers are recommending tutorials to new employees as a great way to learn how to do tasks in Control Center. Use. High in the beginning and then use when they need to figure out how to do something or a refresher. Our clients also had a few good product ideas. They wanted to see a built-in photo editor. Clients need this capability and often do not have the ability to acquire Photoshop. Another product idea was a media subscription. Clients need to have a media gallery that they can pull from to build specials, but also for advertising on social channels. Thank you for watching this presentation.